guys, in this video I'm going to make a to-do app using React and Chakra UI, which is a UI framework you can use with React. And actually I couldn't think of any good idea to make for videos, so um I already know there are tons of like to do tutorial contents on YouTube. Um, um, as I had no idea, I just decided to um, make this video. Of course, to practice my English and with hopes getting a job someday. Yeah. This app is gonna be very simple, and since I don't edit my video, you will see like all the process I do to make this app. Yeah, when I saw some YouTube videos, it was good to see like the with the perfect scenario and story, but I think it is also it can be helpful to helpful when you see just some developer is working and struggle with um, developing stuff. It's maybe a little bit embarrassing though. Yeah, I'm just trying my best. And yeah, let's see. We're gonna make. Let's see. Okay, this is the page, and we're gonna add some header to make the site looking better. Maybe here we're gonna some label the app name. And here we're gonna button to add a to-do item, and just simply I'm gonna list up all the to-do items below this button, like this. And we are going to use state to store data, so it's gonna be not persistent. So when you open the new tab, the data is gonna be gone. We can use local storage to store data permanently, but yeah, we can try it. But the data doesn't share data between tabs. But maybe can try local storage. Detect changes. Local storage. Yeah. Event storage. Let's see. When the storage area has been modified. Yeah, if we use this, then yeah, we can make we can share the data between tabs. But yeah, I am a little bit concerning about that. Sometimes the tab, if you let a page long time, then it's gonna be like a kind of sleep mode, and I don't know what's gonna happen in that case. But it doesn't need to be perfect, so if I have some time later, I may try. Will think of trying this, like detecting the changes in local storage and reflect on the data. So it's gonna be to do items like this. Then to the item, let's see, this is the page, and this is to do item, and each to do item has title, and some contents. But I'm gonna give a limitation of this, like 3 lines. The maximum lines is 3 or something like this. And in the bottom, I'm gonna make like the complete button, complete or done. And if you click this button, then the to-do is gonna be done. Or you make it revert to make it back to the to-do state. Yeah, then I think this is all I am thinking of the project right now. And there's gonna be a small button to edit this. To the item, edit button, and yeah, if when we click the add button, and there's gonna be a model. In the model, there's a title. Oh. What happened? The title and context input. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the. Okay, just leave it. Content text box. We can edit title and content. This content. And add or update button, complete button. In the bottom, that looks it's too big. Just here. Like this. Okay. It is all. Title content. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to open the Visual Studio Code. Okay. And I'm going to make new project using Vite. Projects, YouTube, and create. I'm going to use PMPM as a package manager, but it doesn't matter which package manager you use. And in this project, if the usage is almost it's gonna be almost the same as the other package managers. Create bit. Okay, I don't remember. Bit. Start it. See. Create bit. To do. Right. To do. To do YouTube. Okay. React and TypeScript. To do YouTube. PNPM install. And I'm going to open. Okay, I accidentally opened a new tab, new VS Code. Open further projects. YouTube, back to the YouTube video. I'm going to run the depth on the app to check the setup is done okay. Okay, it works well. And I'm going to delete unnecessary code from here to here. F. We don't need this. And let's use this. We don't need this code or the code. So I'm going to delete the file, delete this file. Index. Okay, color scheme. We don't need this, need this. Yeah, this code, I think it doesn't matter. We can use, no, let's just delete this code too. Yeah. Then we don't need this file as well. Then let's see, app, okay. And then we're gonna install Chakra UI, PNPM copy, motion study from motion. Okay. And to set up this UI framework, we need to add the provider. We need to wrap the app with this component. So I'm gonna copy this. And in the app, I'm gonna split this screen. Okay. And then we're gonna use this here. prefer to use prettier for formatting, so I'm gonna set a prettier set a file. Type Vite 2 and semi-true. It's just my preference. Okay, it doesn't work. Workspace editor on format on save. True. Okay, works. And then I will render a component, any component, to see if I use this UI. Before that, React.js. We don't need this components. To do. Okay, to do. Button and Chakra React. Export, and in the ftxx here we are going to render Todo component. We need to run the dev server. Okay, it works. Okay, now we need to. Okay, I'm going to make this header and the button first. Okay. Let's see component. Good for header. Good for header. Switch, no. Test area, no. Batch card code divider. Heading, no. Nope. Okay, then I'm just going to use box component. Let's see, box. We don't need to use div component. Box. In the box, there is a text component to render text. Background color. You can check colors in this tab. Chakra UI uses the default, and the header color will be let's see, green. Okay, let's use blue. Then blue 500. Okay. 100. Okay, let's use this color. Blue 100. Okay. We need to change the text color. It's white. And font size large. If you search for any component in the document, you can see the you can see how to use properties. For example, font size. Okay. Approx. Font size. Okay. Maybe I think we need to refer this sample code. So large LG, not large LG, and we're gonna give some padding. Maybe font weight bold is gonna look better. Okay. And we're gonna make header component to split the logic. Header. We're gonna cut this line, and we're gonna use here, and this line too. I'm recently using Vite plugin. A theme plugin, so I'm still trying to get used to this. So sorry for the mistakes I make. Okay, and here we're gonna run the header component. Okay, the same result. And then we're gonna make a contents. Let's see. The button first. Box. Actually, I mean, in this layout, there's only button between header and to-do list. But I'd like to think of it like there's a kind of a box like this. Then maybe in the future, you may want to add some features. Not only add button, maybe there are some buttons like export data, import data, I don't know, like whatever, some features you want to add. And in this case, if we split, if we group this button like this, then it's gonna be easier. Just you can add like button here and here, and it can be the size of this can be bigger. So it means that I'm going to let's make new component named tools. Tools. And in the tools, I'm gonna use maybe it has flex. And in the future, you can add whatever code you want to add here. And it's gonna be separate in this tools with the name tools component. Okay, we need to add flex and button. Tools. And to the button, which color would be good for the button? Okay. Color scheme blue. Yeah, let's use blue. Color blue. And variant outline. Okay. Yeah, it looks good. And outlined. Outline. Okay. I'm gonna give some padding here. Okay. It looks okay. Color scheme. Okay. Good. And we're gonna make to-do list component. List. We can, make this layout. You can use box component, of course. You can just use div, and you can also use flex. But I'd like to use grid. It makes it easier to make the layout. Repeat. So grid items. What's this? Control span. We don't need this. We're gonna replace this with our to-do item component. So I'm gonna use this. And we're gonna make this card first, and before implementing this model to the item, there's gonna be card. In most of UI libraries, yeah, most of them have this kind of card component. For example, like material UI card, or what else, like entity card, or bootstrap. Oh, it's been a while since I searched for this library. Framework. Yeah, like this. Yeah, like this. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna use this card component. I will copy some example code with the one looking good for our project. Looking similar as I planned this. Oh, maybe this one without picture and price, yeah, title and contents, and the to-do button. Okay, I'm gonna choose this one. Let's see. We don't need image. We don't need text. Divider, okay. We only need one button. And stack. What's the purpose of the stack? Margin top, spacing 3. Yeah, it seems like spacing means the gap between the, oh yeah. Okay, between the components. But we don't need this. We just render the title and contents inside card body. And it's so weird. It was the auto import feature worked before, but somehow at some point it doesn't work. I maybe reinstall the editor or find some the solution for this. What's wrong? Card body. Here. I deleted card body closing tag by mistake. Okay, and let's see. Oh, we didn't enter to the list. Delete. It looks not good. I'll repeat. Before. 3. Okay, I'm going to use for. I'm not sure because there is only one component. We're gonna make to-do item component. I'm making this component inside to-do list is because at the moment I am expecting to use to-do item component only inside to-do list. So that's why I defined this component here. And we're gonna make some dummy data to do items 30 or 20. Okay. To do item key will be just index for now. Looks Okay, a little bit confusing. Yeah, we need some padding. Okay. Yeah, looking not bad, but I don't know. It seems like the border is not that noticeable. It is not that noticeable. So is there option to card shadow? Shadow. Box shadow. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Okay, it doesn't work. Maybe it works with only box component. Okay. Let's just remove it and change the white color. More light. Dim. Color. This profile bar, but D. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, let's go with this. You know, if the text is long, then it's gonna looking like this. So I'm gonna give it a limitation for lines, the number of lines. Yeah, with this option, text. Then you can simply implement the line limitation, yeah, like this. So, and we're gonna fix the card body height. Age, px, like this. Then, even though we don't have enough context, like this, the size is gonna be the, oh, okay, it's different. Okay, should it be height? Let's see, age. Should I just use the height? Doesn't work. Let's see. Height is here, but display below. Why is it not working? Because plex? No. Because the grid. Let's move here for test. Oh, it still doesn't work. Important. Maybe should I give min height as well? Okay, works. I'm sure I don't know how to explain this, but it's just based on my experience. Sometimes sometimes height doesn't work. Sometimes height works like, how do I say, like, as I think, as I expect, but sometimes it doesn't work well. I don't know why. Pixel. The line should be on. Mean height. Pixel. Let's test. What's wrong? I forgot to write H. Okay. Yeah. And we're gonna fix this button text. Maybe there's an icon button. Icon button. Oh. Yeah, this button is what I was looking for. It's good. Here. Check icon. Icon button. Check icon. Yeah. The name is React, so it may be the icon files, maybe another from another. I can import it from another library, maybe. Chakra. Let's see, icon. Okay, we need to install this icon library. It's done. Then Chakra icons, and the icon name is the check icon. It doesn't need to be round. Color scheme blue. Doesn't need this. Oh, delete this. Label. Todo. The max. Not max. 10%. Okay, but it looks like because the padding. Okay. But we don't know it is completed or not. Yeah, maybe we can make this. Color scheme. There's grave. Not done. even though you don't know this. Okay, I'm going to use tooltip to make you less confused. But I guess there may be some the other good solution to solve this problem, maybe by designing it better. What is this now? Tooltip. How to use this? Tooltip and web component and label property. Okay. Tooltip and label. Press the button to finish this. If you done this, does it make sense? If you press the button, get it done. Done this. Okay. And what's wrong? And then wrap this component. Okay. And yeah, of course we are going to use a different text for the done button. And okay. And we need only one more UI part, which is this model. Oh, okay, yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, it's gonna be title and it's gonna be content, yeah. Let's see, disclosure is open. Initial area was for this. Okay. Finer focus. Okay. Okay, my focus right here, but if I close this, then document active element, yeah, the focus is gonna be here. Okay, I don't need this. It's open, on, close. And let's see, how much do we need? Okay, let's use this. This open and close. And let's say make the modal component model to the model add to the model edit add to the model we don't need this, and import Chakra UI create model overlay, model content, header, model close button, model body, font control, font label, input, model footer, button. Okay, I think this is it. We're gonna always open this for a moment and close. We don't need this for now. Initial ref. Why not? Initial ref. Yes, no. Ref. There's a typo. Initial ref. Okay. And close. We don't need this for now. Okay. Just default to the model. And there is an error. On close. Okay, it needs to be there. Then interface to the model props. And what do we need? On close. It's open. To the model props, and we're gonna get on close, and it's open from the property like this. It's open on close, on click and on close. To-do list, not to-do list, what's the name? To-do. Okay. To-do model. Is open true, only close, just nothing. Yeah. Okay, and we're gonna change the text. Create your account. Create. Oh, no, come here. No. Oh. Create to do, and it's gonna be create or update. Title, last name, to get multiple lines of input text area. Okay. Text area at this age. For now, we don't need this. Content. Type you should do. Okay, last name. Content. Maybe better to have some limitation. No. It's also gonna be a save or update, and I'm gonna use different color scheme depending on which button it is. So is added. Okay, let's make this first. Is added. Added as title is added, then create to do update to do, otherwise gonna be create to do. This and submit button text is added, update, otherwise update, otherwise gonna be create, and submit button color scheme is added, then edit yellow, orange, yeah, let's use orange, otherwise blue. It's gonna be title, here, submit button text, color scheme, submit button color scheme. Okay. Submit button, let's do like this, submit button and text. I should practice this. And let's add it. Color scheme. Then we need to use like this. Submit button, text. If we deliver, if we pass through for its added property, then it's gonna be update to do. Okay, looks good. And we're going to use, we're gonna write the logic to open and close the model. Okay, like this. Import Chakra UI. Use this closure. Okay. Handle to do modal close, on close. Actually, we don't need this. Just like this. But I wanna use this name. Yeah, we can just pass like this, but I don't like this name, but I don't want to rename this on close with a new name. For now it's okay, but yeah, for now, yeah, it's okay. Handle to do like close and is open and tools. We're gonna connect the event. Gonna connect the click event of the add button. On click on add on add model button. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, let's use this. Okay. Face tools box. Void function. Tools box. On add on box on open. Then we can update to do. For now, I'm gonna just pass the false for now. Okay. Okay, it's working well. To-do list. I don't like placeholder text type. Yeah, just I'm gonna use like note. Actually, note is the name is better. Note. Okay. Title. Okay. we finish all the UI parts. Now we need to implement the actual logic, like using by using like user state or more, or you know, using React. What we first do, we gotta make types. To do export type to do interface to do title string, not string, done boolean. We are going to use the actual data, not dummy data, like this. Items to do and to do list props. To do list props. Items. To do items, use memo. You don't have to use memo. Actually, in React 19, React are going to use this for you. But for now, because when this to-do list re-renders, I mean, if you use like this map function, then this logic is going to be executed whenever it re-renders. But if you use memo, then if we, for example, this logic is gonna place here, then this logic is going to be executed only when this dependency is changed. So you can take some advantage for performance. Items title. To identify each to-do item, I'm going to use ID. And okay, 10 to-do item. It's all dummy text as well. We're going to make to-do list. No, to-do item. To-do list item. List item props. Because to-do item, this name feels like, you know, it can be used outside of the list, but I'm not supposed to make to-do list item on this purpose. So I just renamed from to-do list to-do item to to-do list item. Title not and done. It's almost the same. Okay, we can use type. To do. To do, but we don't need to do. ID property is gonna be exclude omit. Okay, title not done. Then include item. What? A title not done. Title not done. Check icon. Button. Check button. Toggle button. Area label. Done. Not done. And color scheme. When it's done, it's gonna be blue. Otherwise, gray. And tooltip. Done. Press the button if you haven't done yet. When it's not done, press the button if you've done this. Okay. Toggle button, tooltip, toggle button, area label, and what else? Add color. Toggle button, color scheme. And let's see, item. I'm gonna extract ID field and the rest of them and just spread rest. And I'm going to use ID as a key of this component. Spread. Okay. And for to do, to-do list, items, empty array. Yeah, now we need to make a logic to add component using this model. What should I do? Oh, concentrate. Model. Okay, I'm going to explain what I am going to do regarding this model. And Um, okay, if a user type title and note, and they're gonna submit this button, right? Then it's gonna deliver those texts through on submit um, on submit function, and it's gonna be passed by a parent component, which is Todo, and yeah, from the parent component to this model. And we're gonna add some props like initial title and initial note. When you when a user click the edit button, then the update model is gonna be open, and title and note will be the text you already typed in this item. So for that, I'm going to define initial title and initial note. So basically, there's a array, and each item has title, note, and done, string, boolean, and ID. If you add, if you click the submit button on the add model, then the data is gonna be add. Then if you update the data, then part of data you changed is gonna be changed, yeah, will be update one of properties. Yeah, so basically this logic is gonna be implemented into the component. The model actually just is not involved. It doesn't matter the data is added or updated. The model, it just has this UI, and when I click the button, submit button, then it's gonna deliver those input data to the parent component. So we're gonna, there's a form control. If there is a way to manage form control, form data, then I'm gonna use that. Yeah, okay. And there's some libraries like React Hook Form that makes like a form data handling easier. For example, like like this, you use register function, which is provided from this library, and just spread the response of this function, and you can make some you can add some rules like limitation required or max length or some regular expressions. And on submit, just you're gonna pass this function with this function you're gonna use, actually it's gonna be returned some function, and you can get data from this function. Actually, the function this returns, and yeah, I mean, in this case, it looks really complicated, but there's some like example required, like you can check errors, and yeah. In this case, there are not many form components, so it looks a little bit complicated. But if there are many form components you have to manage, then yeah, it would be um, it would be it would be benefit to manage the all from components. It's way easier to control from data errors, and there's many features. You can check this out with this website. And there are some other libraries as well, but in this case we just have to form control, so I don't want to add library only for this, so I'm going to use state. On submit from data from data. Okay. Title note. I'm using type keyword instead of interface. Actually, in many cases they are interchangeable, but in this case, interface feels like you consist of some data, but type, it doesn't like it. This type doesn't consist of something. It's just like uh, it's it is used to deliver some data. So you just how do I say, like you just label some data. In this case, I prefer to use type keyword, but actually it doesn't matter. It's your preference for some rules at your company. Initial title, initial note. Initial title, initial note. You can make this like something like this from data. Title notes, but okay, let's use like this. Data. Yeah. looks not bad. But only concerned is that we're gonna it's open. I don't know. It's fine. It's gonna be yeah, it looks fine. I was thinking something wrong. It's open. When it's open, if there is initial title, it's like this. I'm gonna give it this optional. I made this optional props is because in the case you add a user as to do, they might not need those props. So that's why I made this optional parameters. Some from data, title, initial title, not initial not. I didn't add initial title and initial. I don't add initial title and initial note in this dependencies. That's because I want to change the text when the model is open, not whenever initial title and initial note are changed. So that's why I just use one dependency. And if you don't use this, then ESLint is kind of warning here. Actually, it may cause some mistakes, but in this case, yeah, I really don't need to, and it's gonna be leading some misbehaviors. Maybe initial title and initial note are changed, but if they, like when a user is typing something and all of a sudden title and or note, just changed while a user is typing, that's wrong, because that's why those are named initial title, initial note. Anyway, and I'm going to make from data change key case of key of from data react that change event. Okay. Set from data, pre from data, spread free from data, and then key and hrm tag hrm value. Here's value. HTML input element like this. HTML input element. because text handle form data change, the event I mean with this type I passed HTML input element with this type. That's why there is a type error, HTML area element, because okay, doesn't exit area element, really. Value. Okay, interesting. Text area. Okay, in this case, okay, I'm going to Google it for it. HTML area, HTML text change event text HTML text area doesn't have target radio. Let's see, TypeScript. Current target. Okay, it may be not a good way, but I'm going to use to change the type forcibly. But actually, this function handle from data change, it is expected to use for, like some HTML elements can be typed, so it's gonna be okay, I think. Yeah. And then let's see on submit. Submit. There's a alert. And the submit. We're gonna pass the data, but there may be the if one of the form data is empty, then I'm going not length. I'm not going to use stream. Maybe that can be used on purpose. In this case, type fill title and not return. This submit. Submit button. Where is it? Here. Click. Actually, I think we can use the whole model like a phone. There's a phone. No, let's just go with the click event. And submit. Okay. Then const handle to do add. I'm going to export this type to use here from data to the model and we need to make to-do list to-do list. Okay. When I make a name for like arrays, I mean to-dos, yeah, not bad for in this case, but sometimes it's a little bit, it looks a little bit ambiguous. There are a lot of s, you know, but list is, yeah, list you can, yeah, it's very noticeable. You can read list easily. There are 4 letters, but in this case to-dos, what if like to-dos, and here to-do, to-dos. For now it's okay. But, okay, let's go with to-dos. State to-do. Type is the same. Import type to-do type or let's make this component because there is a conflict because of the names. Component. Array and import. We're gonna add to-dos, to-dos, extend, concat, ID. We need to make an ID. We can use something like HTML.js. Unique ID. 43. Very fast. Okay. Prefix and suffix. Okay. Yeah, and the number of downloads, not bad. Okay. I was thinking of using UUID. This one, RFC 4122. If you want, you can check this out on your own. And yeah, but I don't need those all features. Maybe I will update, you know, I will replace the unique ID library with the UID, but for now it's enough. Usage ID. Okay. On the dev server. ID unique ID. Okay. And spread data. Try to run first. Handle to the model submit. Data. Actually, donate. Okay, let's do like this. Add button. Add to do. Add to do. Data. What's wrong? Okay. Add to do. Submit. And to-dos, items, to-dos, to-do list is going to render those items with this item property. Okay, let's see. To-do test A. Okay, we didn't close the model. Add and they close the model. Okay. Task 2. Yeah, it was because the state was initialized. Because of that, I clicked the create button and there was no change. Okay. Yeah, you're working well. And now we need to. There's no edit button. Icon button. Edit. Icon. Edit. Icon. Edit. Okay, there is no icon. Looking good for the edit button. Here. Okay. And to do. icon, edit icon. Area label, add edit to do variant button. Color scheme, maybe orange, the same color with the update button. Okay, and I wanna locate it, place this on the right, top right corner. So display relative, no, not display position. No. Okay, here position absolute, top to right to. Okay. Then we need item. Okay, in this case, we're gonna change interface because we need to detect the click event of the update button from each to-do list item component. So we're gonna make extend on sub, what's that? On edit. Okay, void function. And to list props on edit ID. We're gonna pass the ID of the clicked to the list item. Like this on edit. Edit and key ID. Okay, this, and in this case we need to use on edit because the function can be changed in any time. And const handle to the model to the change. What's that? To the item edit. Yeah, I don't think this name is good for here item, because in this case this the name of this component is to the list item. So on edit we can expect that okay, this relates to the list item. But in this case, if I just use name on edit, then we don't know. In to-do list, we like, do we add it to the list item or to-do list itself? So to prevent this confusion, I'm gonna use to-do list item edit. We need a type package. Types unique ID. Handle to-do list item. To-do item. Okay, let's go with to-do item. Item edit. To do and handle to do item edit. Okay, to do this too. Okay, we're gonna get key. Key is gonna be string. Actually, in this case, you can use parameters. I don't know. Like this. Type of to-do list. Not this. Type of to-do list. Component groups. Component groups. To-do list. Type of to-do list. And on to-do item edit. Then ID is gonna be string, right? It's gonna just follow this type. In this case, we are using this function only for this purpose. So yeah, so you can change this to component groups. Then if there are some changes, the types of like on to do item edit or on submit, then it's gonna be warning if there are some break changes. What's that? To the model. Component props. We don't need this, and data is gonna be on submit. Then it's gonna be form data. And model clause, we don't need this. It's a void function. We don't need this type. Okay. Initial from data set initial from data use state and title string. I'm gonna just define the type title and not we're not gonna use like we don't use like type of or like form data. Is that because we pass initial title and initial note by ourselves, like for example initial title and initial form data dot title. We type this, so I don't use the defined type, defined type, this one. I'm just going to use like this. I just defined it. I defined the type of the state. Initial data. Huh? What's wrong? Initial. There is no I. Initial from data. Initial from data. Initial from data. Not. Okay. And const to-dos. To-do and to-dos find to-do. Let's call it just T. Anyway, it's gonna use is used inside the map function find. Not map function, array functions. Some ID, okay. And selected to do ID says selected to do ID states string or undefined. Let's just use null. It's more I mean, null can have a meaning, but undefined is just undefined. So in the beginning, it means that it doesn't have any selected ID, selected to the ID. Going to change selected to the ID. When we when you open the model, add to do. Yeah. No. When you open the model and open. Oh. I just used on open. Handle add model open. On open, and before that, I'm going to change the to-do list item. No, because if user open the add model, it means that there is no selected to the ID. Actually, I mean, I am going to use for to edit a to-do item. So when we add, we doesn't need to select it to the item. So I delete this data when user click the add model button. Handle add model button. And let's see. And when selected to do ID is changed, if selected to do ID, if this is no, then we're gonna ignore this. Otherwise, once to do's find T and T ID course. Selected to do ID. If to do is empty, then just ignore them. Otherwise, set initial from data, title to do title not to do not, and yeah, that's it. I don't add to-dos as a dependency here. It's because when selected to the item is changed, we use the to-dos data when selected to the ID is changed. Logically, this is true, I think. It's because when user select to-do and it changed, and to-dos has to be reflected, at this moment. Yeah. So yeah, selected to the item ID. There's one dependency. It more makes sense. It makes more sense to me, at least. And what should I do? Yeah, and then if selected to the ID is no, we can use like this is added selected to the ID is no, or like this. Then it's gonna be better for code readability. I believe that. Is added this if this is not no. Was I here before that? No, I wasn't here. To-do list. I think I was working on to-do list item. A to-do item edit. To-do item edit. And we are going to wrap this using a by using use callback. It's because when this component re-renders, this all code executes, so without use callback, this function is gonna be recreated every time it re-renders, and it means that we passes on a handle to do item edit function, and here there is a on to do item edit is a dependency of this use memo. So yeah, even though it doesn't need to be changed because it's the logic is always the same, but when it re-renders, the function is gonna be recreated, and it means that to the items is gonna re-render, recalculate it every time. And we don't need to use memo or use callback. Actually, it makes the performance worse. Yeah. So because of that, I just use callback. And what's this? Set to this, preview to this. Gonna change item. Actually, it takes every time or and time complexity. There's some there are some good libraries to sort this out. Like for example, like immutability, JavaScript, Node, no, npm immutable. This one. Yeah, so you can change array or map very efficiently, but we're not gonna use this. Item, if the item has to be edited, then item, okay, then some ID, item, and what's that? And that, no, ID, think, yeah, title, no, data, new title, and new note. Other than that, I'm gonna just return item. Okay. And let's see, add item. Okay, good. Good. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the edit. Oh, it's not working. Let's see. On open. I wanna rename this. Open to the model. Okay. Yeah, I think it's better to use close to the model. I think it's better. It sounds better. Close to the model. And close model to the model, and after initialize the phone data, open to the model. Actually, it's gonna be executed in the batch mode. Close to the model. Okay. What do I do? Oh, not close. Open. It's because why it's not working. We did not touch the event on edit. Edit. Input on edit. Test 1 5. Okay. Is edit is to the model edit select if selected to do ID is not equal null. Okay, then edit as then add open. We're gonna change set initial from data. Set initial from data. Title. No. It looks not good, but I'm just moving on for now. Test 4, test 5, test 2, update, test 4, update, new to do. Okay, now there's, I think it needs some padding, a margin. It needs some margin between title and text. Okay, margin like this. Okay. Yeah, and now what do we have to do? We have to make this work. Okay. We're gonna add more, one more function on toggle. On toggle void function. On to do item toggle id string void function on toggle on to do item toggle id. We need to add here and add this as a dependency. Const handle to do item toggle component props type of to do list and to do on to the item toggle and what should I do? Oh, okay, ID. We're gonna use the same logic here. Here, and what we're going to add is done. That is gonna be based on the item done. Yeah, toggle. Not selected to the item ID, just ID. And what's wrong? No. Onto the item toggle and to the item toggle. And since it is the dependency here, we also need to use we need to wrap this function using use callback. Where is it? Use callback. Since we use callback function inside this dispatcher, we need to pass the callback function to this dispatcher. We don't need to add kudos as a dependency. We don't need this. And let's see, there's an error on toggle button. On click on toggle. Test 1, test 2. Something wrong. Let's see, something wrong. It's not capital letter. Oh, there's some animation transition. Okay. I don't like this text. Okay, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to better text. No. I mean, haven't done it yet. If you have done this, what's wrong? Okay. And add to do test 1, test 2. Some to-dos. But yeah, I think we are going to reduce the number of columns. The number of items can be shown in one row. For this, there's a responsive style like system. You can use like this. The first one is base and small and medium, so you can change style depending on those rules like breakpoints. So list item, not to do list, yeah, to do list, to do list, yeah, here we're gonna use delete. We're gonna use, oh no, okay. 1, 3, repeat 4. Let's see. Test U, test 2, test 3, 1, 3, small 1. I think it's better to see 2 items and 3 items. Repeat for yeah, I think it's better. Yeah, that's it. I've never recorded while I'm coding. I was supposed to speak more, but I didn't speak that much. Let's see. We are done developing the app, and we're gonna deploy to the GitHub, and then I'm gonna finish this video. I wanted to use local storage, but maybe next time, if I have some time. I don't know what contents I'm gonna make in the next video. What's the name? React, Todo, YouTube, demo. I'm going to make a Git repository for this project. React, Todo, YouTube for YouTube videos. Sample. Simple Todo app using React and Chakra UI. This is made for a YouTube video. Okay. And then I'm going to make Git, initialize Git, and I'm going to change at least the title to do React to do with Chakra UI. Chakra, it's right? Chakra, okay. I'm gonna add all the files with the commit message, initial commit, and add to the GitHub repository, and push React GitHub deploy GitHub pages. As I remember, there was a package to help deploying as GitHub pages, but okay, seems like we're gonna add set base to automatically can remove base from the configuration. Okay, do I have base? No. Then deploying to repository. Okay. Ah, okay, base to repo. Repository is at base Vite config base. Okay, and GitHub configuration data for setting pages and choose the source of GitHub action. Go to repository builds and deploy your project. And check out setup pages. Okay, I can use this. GitHub, no, here, GitHub action files, path. GitHub workflows, attention files in the workflows. Okay. GitHub, what? Oh. GitHub workflows, deploy. And let's see, we're gonna change the main branch. Okay, deploy static content to pages. Okay, we don't use npm. Oh, no. But for now, let's just install. There is an action you can use. You can install packages, dependencies using npm. But for now, I'm going to use I'm just install npm. Maybe, but yeah, maybe it may take more time. Take more time than using just npm. But, yeah. This, okay. I just checked the path, and if the build was successful or not. Okay, it went well. Install pnpm. pnpm, like GitHub pnpm GitHub action pnpm. There's a package like this. can use pnpm to install dependencies like this. Yeah, but here I just used Node, and I just install npm manually, and then if you take all the advantage from pnpm, you should use like cache, but I didn't use it. So okay, maybe you can make some comment. It has to be changed to an action that uses npm. And then URL. Okay, just like this. A name is not valid. Environment. What is this? The name of the environment used by the job. Let's see. Much for actions. GitHub pages. Maybe should be have this name. Change. I have no idea, but it looks fine though. Okay, I'm just gonna use like this. And let's see. Add and build GitHub pages and push. And let's see, there is an action executing. Okay, there's an action. Check setup node. Okay. What? Package.json. Setup node. This log file is not found. Let's see. Cache npm. Add commit. Look npm option. Okay, push. Failed. Please verify it has enabled GitHub Actions. Maybe there are some permission issues. Action general. Let's see. Read and write permissions. Workflows have read and write permissions in the repository for all scopes. For the contents and packages scope only. No. Let's see. Show more. Pages. Okay. It was not here. Pages from branch GitHub actions. Okay. I don't have any custom domain. That's it. Okay. Then I'm gonna rerun this job. New failed job. Module West has been externalized for browser compatibility. Imported modules. Unique ID. Okay. I don't like this, this kind of things when I develop using JavaScript. Like a bunch of packages you use. Okay. Vite. Let's see. Let's see if we can access with this URL. Okay. Let me test 1, test 2, test node, test 3 node, test 4 node. Take this picture and I'm gonna put this picture here. Oh, it's not working. Let me mark down voice like this. I didn't know it worked. The copy, when I paste the image, it creates an image from the clipboard. Interesting. Demo. for the last time, I will commit this edit box late with me and push. That's it. Okay. Uh, it. Okay. This is it, and I hope this. This. I hope someone finds it helpful, or it can be boring watching this video because I didn't say much. I wanted to, but yeah, maybe later when when my English gets fluent, I'm gonna say more. But for now, yeah, and it was not my plan, recording the video for the whole project. I just got up and what I'm gonna do, what should we do, and yeah, okay, let's just make a video and what should I talk about in the video, and then I just decided to make an app, and I guess it's gonna be done in 1 hour, in a couple of hours, but yeah, it seems like it took, I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours, and I'm not even planning to edit this video, so you may find it boring or something, but I don't know. I just I just hope there are some people enjoying this video. And yeah, this is it. And yeah, um, okay. Yeah, I'm a little bit exhausted. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope there will be some people watching my videos again. Okay, goodbye.